Welcome to ATP Customs. Well, today we're taking the zombie to the shop. The Cummins powered square body. So let's go for a ride. Got lots of rattles. I think that's just the running boards have loosened off. See what this thing feels like on the highway. When I get to the shop. You're riding along in a Cummins powered Chevy. Actually, it's a GMC, not a Chevy. I love that turbo noise. Alright. Get out of this thing and have a look. Okay, now this is an exciting day and a sad day. This was the very first major build that we did at ATP Customs. I know I've done a few videos on it, but we're going to do a full rundown on this thing, and I'll tell you why after. This is a very important truck to me. This is the first build. It made a good name for us around here. I pulled this truck out of the pile, and I will pop a picture up right now of what it looked like when we started. And we spent way too much money fixing it up. I actually lost money when I sold this truck, but I was trying to make something really awesome to represent our company. So that is the first major one, aside from the black one you see on our YouTube channel, the little logo, which you're going to see that one day. We'll talk about that one another day. But we went to town on this thing. It is an 89 GMC. It has, at the time, it had an 89 Cummins in it, and now it has a 92 Cummins that's only got about 110,000 kilometers on it. And we did the hot rod satin black paint. It got new fenders. We did use the original doors. I believe we had to do cab corners. Now, it's been about 4 years, I think, since we built this truck. It has 18s on it with 37-inch Toyos. I think those are Pro Comp wheels. Toyos are definitely ready for replacing. It has the dual shock kit with BDS shocks. It has a dual steering stabilizer kit. It also has dual shocks in the back that we had to make mounts for. And of course, I like always to do chrome, so I had done chrome diff covers, and this thing went to Alberta. Chrome diff covers are no good in Alberta, apparently. So I had built this truck going for almost a military theme, and Mr. Power from the Tree Hugger Arborist Services came all the way out and decided he had to buy this thing. He loved it, and I wasn't quite done with the truck, so it was never 100% when I sold it to him. So then it came back, and we did a motor and did some other things to it, and now it's back again. And I was going to build this and do a complete rebuild. But currently, with all the crap in the world, he has asked me to put this thing up for sale. So that to me is very sad, because I love this truck. We did a full custom interior in it. It's had 4 years of hard working in Alberta, cutting trees. It's got a 50-inch light bar, and that was not cheap. It did have a light bar in the front, a couple of fog lights. Yeah, the grill was really hard to find at the time, so we went with that style of grill just to cover everything up. We'll get under the hood later because I have to work on this thing all week. Let's have a look at the interior. Now, he's worked it for 4 years, and that interior is still in awesome shape. Carpet's got a little wear and tear. But my friend Tom did these seats, and I wish I could find Tom. Tom's missing in action. And so many people love this interior. It's amazing. It does have the flip down seat. It does not open up, which I would have liked to have changed. But we went with a material that was really durable because we knew we were making a work truck. And I'm glad we did because it worked. Oh, it also has heated seats in here, which are currently not hooked up. So both driver and passenger have heated seats on the bottom and on the top. They're like a carbon fiber heated seat. I had my friend Jim bend these up because everybody's always destroying the inside of your truck. So I thought, well, you might as well have something to at least kind of kick your boots on or protect it somehow. And I thought that was kind of neat. He did one in the front and one in the back. Now, I haven't given this thing a detail. The back seat is just in awesome shape still. These are limitless running boards that are not meant for this truck, so we had to make some mounts up. I'm going to have to tighten them up. They've loosened off after all these years. I believe I'm going to have to either get a new steering box or rebuild that one. It's making some clicks in it. But that is the Tree Hugger Arborist Services in Calgary. I should throw that out there. If you guys need your trees cut down in Calgary, he is just an animal when it comes to that. You can look him up on Instagram, Tree Hugger Arborist Services. Mr. Power is also the owner of the gray Mustang on our channel, the monster that we're patiently waiting for a chip still. He has not been able to drive that thing since we built it because of a chip issue that was not programmed correctly from where we got it from. So we are going to go over this thing, fix a few things on it. It's actually, when it showed up, I thought it was pretty rough. It turns out it was just the running boards rattling. I thought there was more wrong with this thing. And the steering box, and it's down on a little power. So I think the turbo either needs a rebuild or replacing. It does have an upgraded turbo. I cannot remember if the pump was upgraded, but we'll get into that this week. And there you go. We have an 89 GMC Crewcab with a Cummins swap in it. It is an automatic. And apparently those are like hen's teeth. You can't find them around here anymore, according to all the transmission shops I've talked to. So those are definitely worth keeping if you come across one. So I'm probably going to redo this deck so it's all freshened up again. Do all the frame. I'm not sure what we're going to do for diff covers, but I might just give it a little cleanup. If somebody wishes to buy this as is, right now, it's for sale. Contact us at atpcustoms.com. It will be going up on the website. You can check us out on ATP Customs Limited on Instagram. Only if you have a clean profile can you see our account, because we are not tolerating any crap anymore in the world. That is my way of cleaning up the world. You can't see what we're doing unless you have a clean account. So yes, and if anybody would actually like us to build this truck for them, you can buy it and we would be happy to build it. I have 2 designs I would really love to throw at this one. Very excited. I hate to see this truck go. If it sells, then it does. Gonna have to go somewhere. If not, if there's somebody who wants me to build this, I am down for that. Send us an email or something. But there you go. This thing, if you want to get attention for your company, this thing gets a lot of attention. So, that's it for that one. I'm going to spend all week on it and clean it up and sadly put it up for sale and hope that someone buys it and wants me to build it again, because that's all I want to do is just build it. I don't want to own it. I just want to build it one more time. One more time to do it properly the way I want it. I had to squeeze a couple more things in here because I forgot about his cool slogan on the back, and he's serious about that. If you check him out on Instagram, he's literally numbering all the trees that he's killed this year, the axe murderer himself. That was the next theme that I was going with on this. I named this the Zombie when we built it. He decided to rename it Xena because he likes to name all his vehicles girl names. I'm not like that. I like big names like that. This is the Zombie to me forever. That's no Xena to me. So then we couldn't agree. He wanted to call it Xena, and I wanted to call it Zombie, and I named it first, but he owned it. So we discussed it, and we were going to build the Axe Murderer, and I still would like to build the Axe Murderer. And I did forget, it has a 4-inch suspension lift and a 3-inch body lift to clear the Cummins powertrain. And it also has a full stereo system in it. It's got subs behind the rear seat, amp under it, it's got speakers everywhere. So there is a ton of money spent on this truck. Anybody buying it's getting a smoking deal. I have not decided what price I'm putting it up for, but that will be really quickly. Maybe even by tomorrow it will be up on the website with a price. And maybe I'll throw a couple of prices out there in case someone wants it built as well. So that's the plan. Buy it as is, or you can get me to build it and build it even better. I'd rather go with option B. I want to build it. Someone out there buy this truck so I can build it. Thank you for watching, and I hope you subscribe.